thank you for sending in your next essays. And what I've done, I've put your questions up at the top here. So should you always write an introduction paragraph and then 3 points separately? Not necessarily. It's not really an introduction, it's just a response. Think about it in a different way to the actual essay. It's not the same, is it? So think about it as a sort of response to the reason why you're writing. It's like your intro. The 3 points, I don't think they need to be in separate paragraphs. It would make it look very like a lot of white space. You can do that maybe, but sometimes logically you can put things together. So I can't really answer you that. I think it's more the content here. You need paragraphs, yeah, but not necessarily 3. At least 150. The Barron's book, yeah. All tasks have more than 200. Well, I would totally disagree with that. I know this book, and a lot of people have problems with this actually, because I don't think it is perfect. There's no point wasting time on that. Absolutely, 170 is perfect. 180 if you want to. 200, there's no point. The way the exam is scored is that the task 2 has twice as many marks as task 1. So this is double scored. And so you can see it's much more worthwhile spending time on this. And this has to be good. You need 7.5. Okay, let's have a look. 7.5 is a very high score. Okay. Are you looking for a summer job? Write a letter. So formal letter. Should you write the introduction? Okay. I mean, this is the introduction. I don't see what you mean by introduction, in a way. My name is Martina, a junior doctor who's willing to work. Okay, so I think this needs to be a lot more formal. My introduction would be, dear sir, or dear, okay, if you know his name, that's fine. I am writing in response to the advert I saw in the local paper concerning a job, at your clinic this summer. Yeah, that is your introduction. Yeah, basically. Why are you writing? The purpose. That is why I'm writing, because I'm replying to this job advert. Okay, I don't think you need that. For me, that's too informal. I will find that at the end. Okay, I have been working as a junior doctor for over 3 years, or whatever, and believe my qualifications would suit your needs, something like that. So for me, that is the introduction. That's the beginning. Introduce yourself, okay? You don't need to give your name because it's obvious, your name's at the end. This is too informal for me. This should be a formal letter, yeah? So I love this type of work. I'm writing to let you know it's too informal. I am writing, we want formal writing. I love this. It's too informal. So I understand that your surgery is well known, absolutely okay, and that's exactly what I want to do at work, having already trained in this field. Yeah, something like that. Okay, additionally, at that time of year, people care more about their own image, hence the workload and profit are quite considerable. But why do, that's not your, like, that's his business, not your business in a way. You've got to show what you're interested in. So what I want to, having already trained in this field, okay, I am especially interested in because. So give a bit more, sort of expand that bit. Regarding my job experience, I worked at an important, now you wouldn't say important, you might say famous, well known, well established clinic in Central London for 2 years, as well as I've always been and additionally, I have a formal letter, no contraction. I have always been passionate about helping people to look and feel better within themselves, performing non-invasive treatments. Okay, yeah, so that is good, but you can see there's a few issues in here. I can provide some references when necessary, and I look forward to hearing from you, so I would link those together. Okay, sincerely, yes, that's fine, good. Okay, so this is about the formality of the letter. Have a look on our website, there's a lot of stuff about formal writing, but in terms of your intro, that is what you need. Okay, so I hope that little bit helps. Okay, so this is from problem solution. So problems with pollution, and then what are the reasons and how can this be solved. So reasons in here and how can it be solved in here. Okay, pollution has become a serious issue with unfortunate consequences in many places, specifically in those cities with a large population. Good. The lack of recycling policies, as well as the increase of the use of cars, the use of cars, are two clear explanations for this problem. Thankfully, there's several ways to understand and cope with this challenging situation. I wouldn't use thankfully. I like the rest of it. It's very nice. There are several ways to understand and cope with this challenging situation, and necessarily we'll discuss some of these key issues. Nice intro there. It's well known that the benefit has. Okay. You need to put that in there. It's well known that the benefits for the environment. Your word order isn't working here. It's well known that recycling waste. I think there's a bit of a mistranslation here. That recycling waste offers many substantial benefits for the environment. Okay, and recycling waste, that needs to come up here. So I think you've sort of translated it and it's not quite working. So recycling waste, including rather than either, I put actually. Plastic, paper, or batteries offers many substantial benefits for the environment. I would put your example later. So I would forget, for example, here, I need another sentence. I need about 2 or 3 sentences to get me into this paragraph before the example should be at the end. Okay, so let's go more substantial here. Many families already dispose of plastic bottles in the general waste bin, deleting the possibility of deleting. I'm trying to think of a better word, but I don't think you can have deleting. Negating, maybe, the possibility of reusing them. Furthermore, some research, you can't have plural, has shown how harmful these kind of materials could be for the environment, expanding here, damaging not only the air quality surrounding dumping grounds or landfill sites, but the sea as well. So expand this. Another reason to take into account for the increased pollution is that nowadays many employees are prompted to drive. People wouldn't say that. Are encouraged to drive to their jobs. In fact, you don't need that have in fact there. Just go in with choosing to use their cars even for a short distance. Okay, unfortunately this situation, not only British second, but also not good. That works, but we need to just think about the structure of that paragraph. Okay, really important. Just watch that bit again if you're not quite sure what I mean. Luckily, way too informal, keep this formal. However, policymakers are already suggesting, keep this formal, ideas which could help deal with pollution, and governments are the ones Okay, yeah, I think this needs to be more formal. Already, policymakers are implementing new solutions to deal with this problem. For example, to deal with this problem in this way, you could have it has been shown that in many countries, that promoting the use of bicycle or cycling for daily activities instead of passive, yeah, good, nice. In addition, allocating different types of bins, absolutely, well done. Would, yes, or could is fine. In fact, recent studies revealed that people who were trained, yeah, I mean, that sounds a little bit scientific. I would say who were educated about waste or were encouraged to or motivated to dispose of their waste carefully were more likely to implement this, get the goal to informal. In conclusion, it seems that pollution, mostly generated by the weakness in recycling, yeah, it's a growing problem. Okay. I don't think you need that because you've already said that in your intro. So in conclusion, it is no doubt that this is an issue that governments must address. Interesting. Good. Okay, it's a good way to go. Too informal. Okay. May be policies that could be easily introduced. So I'll include a little video here about formal writing, but it seems to me that I don't think you've done Ielts before. I think it's a real art to kind of push your essay into an Ielts format. You've got some really good ideas, but we need to be presenting these ideas in a more formal, more controlled way. Lots of good stuff here. So hopefully this will be useful for you, and I'll send you that video and get into the website, look at some of the examples of the essays, look at some of the sentence structures, do as much extra homework as you can. Thank you.